brace myself. How's everyone doing? So yeah, I'm going to be doing some just chatting, but since I have really bad ADD, I have my Steam Deck with me. Oh no, what should I... Da na 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 na. Freaking Shenmue, baby! So yeah, I've decided, I spoke with a really good friend of mine, and going to be doing some more just chattings, because that's what I really like to do anyway, and since I'm pretty terrible at like most video games, I figured just chatting and talking with people about stuff would be really cool. So we'll see how it goes. The day the snow turned into rain. Dude, I'm freaking playing Shenmue. Father, stay back, Ryo. Oh my god, it looks so good. Oh my god, it looks so good. Oh my god, it looks so good. Y'all can't see how good it looks. It looks so good. Ryo-san. Ryo-san.
I'm all right.
But Hazuki-sensei.
My father.
I'll never tell. The silence before it all starts. Oh, Fuchs-san.
Fuchs-san! Fuchs-san! Ryo-san! Fuchs-san!
That's crazy. Hey, what's up, guys? No, it's a... It's my Steam Deck. So who watched Prey? We need to talk about Prey, baby. Oh my god, I know Ibs watched it. Is that a... Oh no. Oh, here it is.
Father! Stay back, Ryo.
Oh, zoom in. Stop being crappy, camera.
Time. Where
Is the mirror. I have no intention of telling you.
telling you?
Hmm? I love the step. Dude's not even moving. Why you? So, Ibs, what did you think of Prey?
No matter
How much you ask?
I'll never tell.
Man, those eyes.
No, don't. Hand
Over the mirror, or your son.
or else your son.
Wait.
Wait. The mirror. It's buried
I can't watch it.
under the cherry tree.
So, Prey. It was perfect. And the fact that Billy is a Kamachi warrior and that you actually get to see Kamachi warriors in this, how they pieced that all together, was just epic. And that line, I fear no man, even resonates even more now with me.
Henry, you get up. I'll
Yep.
allow you to die like a warrior.
I love that line. Get up. I'll allow you to die like a warrior. My dude threw a Hadouken.
Father,
We have it.
ready, Sama. We have it.
What if Iwazuki knew who he was killing? What if he, like, knew that he was supposed to do that? Yeah, like, what if he knew that he was actually killing Londi's father? Like, he was... But it was for, like, the greater good. This was the, This was on the Project Berkeley disc. When he screams no, when it's... Oh, this line, for leaving you alone.
Leaving you alone.
Oh.
What do you say? Father, your friends. Friends.
Those you love. Close to you.
No.
No. I'm exactly. It's such a crazy mystery. Like, did he know? Did he not know? Was he convinced by third parties to do it? Was it the fact that he had the mirrors and he was going to use the mirrors for some sort of like we just don't know, and I need to know. So how's it been going with you? Everything good? Let's check the battery life on this bad boy. Whew. Down to 91 already. I'm going to read this. My theory is that Chiyomen killed Zhao and told Londi that it was Iwa who killed him. But I wonder how Iwa got hold of both Miras. Like, that's a thing, too. All this music. Na 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 na. I still cannot believe that I'm playing Shenmue portably.
Ryo-san,
Ryo-san.
you should still be resting. I'm fine, really. And you? Are you alright?
Yes, but I must keep busy, otherwise I'll get depressed.
I understand. But you needn't work too hard.
Yes. Oh, by the way,
I wonder how rich Iwa was.
this is for today. From tomorrow, I'll leave it on top of the shoe cabinet every day.
So she's like, not even, she's more like a retainer instead of like a housekeeper.
Thanks.
Stay back, Ryo. Get up. I'll allow you to die like a warrior. Dun 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 dun. Okay, I gotta stop. Cause, okay. Play that later. So what's your new job? Exactly. Like he has to have. I wonder if the Hazukis are like an old family. Because I always think about that when I'm playing it. Like when you go up, when like they have their own private. They basically live on the top of a mountain. He's got his own driveway up there. Like they're the only ones that live up there, and they have a big yard compared to the rest of. Compared to like the rest of where they live, which is all like houses put together, they basically have a mansion with enough room to have a separate dojo, a full underground that he had built. Oh, okay, so you're still at the old age home. Okay. I'm thinking he had a school. He had to have had a school. Or I'm thinking that that dojo was passed down, or that house and dojo was passed down from family member to family member. See, now I'm curious about Ryo's grandfather, because I wonder, like, the fact that when you're on the docks and even like one of the like a random derelict, a random bum out there is like, we knew about Hazuki, so impressive for somebody as young as him. Like that's so it's either his style or it's either Iwa Hazuki's style, or it's Iwa Hazuki's grandfather's style, or it's just Hazuki style jujitsu. I think I would say yes. I would say they had a school at one point, and Fukusan was brought in as like an in-house student and like a retainer, sparring partner, kind of like how they did, how Ken was Ryu's sparring partner. I want to see more of Landi's style. We only see it one other time, and that's in Shenmue 2. Like I want to see that style more. And the fact that he's using Bajikwan now to combat that kung fu style, which kind of like says that Hazuki's hard style doesn't work. which I kind of disagree with. Exactly. That would be amazing if they did a Shenmue 0. So we can learn the whole history of Hazuki. The fact that they give us bits and pieces, but not enough where we can actually derive a hypothesis is kind of crazy. We know more about Iwa, but not in a way where we can know about Iwa. Like we've seen pictures of him as he's young, and then in Shenmue 3 we learned that he trained in Bayou Village. So the story really isn't about Ryo Hazuki. It's about his father and what his father did to put them into this situation. Did you watch the anime? I still have not watched it yet. Yeah, if Sega did like a Shenmue 0, that'd be freaking incredible. I really want, like, are you do you watch sci-fi stuff, Ginger? Because if you do, you need to check out Prey. Prey was so freaking good. I've watched it twice already. What are you doing? Can I pick you up? Can I pick you up? May I pick you up? Come here, I want to pick you up. What do you have in the back of your ear? What's that? Let me see it. What's that? Oh my God. My little bean. Hi. Can we hang out? Hi. Hi. How you doing, handsome? Oh no, I'm just gonna honestly, like, I was thinking about this. I was talking with Ibs, and I realized that whenever I'm playing video games, all I want to do is talk. So I figured I would just have conversations, and just did you just touch a button with your nose? Did you touch a button with your nose? Did you touch a button with your nose? You good boy? Can I have a kiss? Oh. Have a kiss? Okay. You're being very weird. Okay, come here. Hi. Hi. You're so big. Yeah? Who's there? Who's at your house? Just think, you get to play as him and Corgadec. Have a kiss? Can I kiss? I love that face! I still can't believe you're 7 years old. You good boy. He hates when you do this. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. We'll go down. We'll go down. Yeah. You good boy. Can I have one more kiss before you go? No? Okay. Okay, I'll put you down. Okay, watch your feetsies. Watch your feetsies. Okay, there you go. Okay. What? Oh, Prey was incredible, Zyber. Prey was the perfect prequel to Predator. The perfect prequel. It was paced correctly. They even have a Native American track. You can actually play it in Native American dialect. Like, that's crazy incredible. So good. Leia! Where is she? Come here. Come here. What's wrong? Come here. Come here. What's wrong, huh? Leave her alone. You know she's gonna bite you. Come here. Come here. Hey, come here. Come here. Oh, shut up. Oh. She's so little compared to him. You know. You good? You good? You a good girl. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know. How you doing, sweet lady? How you doing, sweet girl? Okay, you're gonna hurt yourself when you do that. Easy. Easy, Leia. See? Now they're fight playing. Easy. See? He doesn't like it. See, he's gonna get... Leia. Yoda. She doesn't like that, dude. You're gonna get bit. Calm down with her. Come on. It's okay. You know she doesn't know how to play like a normal dog. You know this about her. Yeah, she doesn't know how to play like a normal dog. So, yeah. If he gets rough with her, she'll turn around and, like, bite him for real. And she bit him on his ear recently. And I had to, like, you know, she pierced his ear literally. I had to, like, clean it down, and he was, you know, it was blood everywhere. I was panicking. Do I miss 2009? What came out in 2009 that was a good movie that would cause me to miss it? Hold on. Let's see. 2009 movies. Let's see. Heck yes, I do. Watchmen came out in 2009. And Watchmen was awesome. So yes, I do miss 2009. Watchmen was so good. Now I'm thinking about Watchmen. I saw that in theaters. Because that was during the Zack Snyder hype. Zack Snyder? Schneider? Zack Snyder hype. Because he had done 300 in 2007. And 2 years after that, he had done Watchmen. Yoda, come here! Come here. You have a request. Can I see you? Come here. Come here. Come on. Can I pick you up and kiss you with my face? Come here. Come here. Get over here. Come here. Oh my God, you're so big. Oh my God, the size difference between you two. There's your dog. Yeah. So good boy. You're a good boy. Can I have a kiss? No? Who doesn't love him? This is Yoda. He's the most loved dog in the universe. You sound weird when I touch you there. You're like like hollow. Let me get you. Maybe kiss you. Okay. Yeah, you did so good. Okay. Watch your feet. You're so big. Wow, you shed all over me. Bring me your toy. He's gonna bring a toy in here. '93 was Jurassic Park. Did you bring it? You brought my sock in here. No, drop that. Hey, drop my sock. Give me my sock back. Now you're both pulling on it. That's an expensive sock. Hey, Yoda, drop that. Give me that. Hey, let it go. Here, you have a chew toy in here. Right there. Bring me that. Bring me that. Bring that. Look, Yoda. Right there. Bring that. Perfectly good chew toy. What I know. Crow was 93. 93? The Crow was 93. Oh, no, 1994. But Jurassic Park was definitely 93. But I remember Shawshank Redemption and Forrest Gump were both up for Oscars that year for Best Picture. And Forrest Gump won it over Shawshank Redemption. And Philadelphia was up in 1994 as well. So Tom Hanks, two of Tom Hanks' movies were up for Best Picture in 1994. Dun 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 dun. Wicka wicka wicka. I saw the new Jurassic Park. And we'll just leave it at that. We will just leave it at that. In the book, Forrest Gump was also a boxer. He was offered Tim Robbins' job. Wow. Jet Li was offered the role that Chow Yun-Fat took in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. He took Romeo Must Die over Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon because he didn't want to do another period piece. And Chow Yun-Fat, this was like Chow Yun-Fat's first time doing a period piece. Last time I saw Jet Li was in Expendables 3. Now I'm gonna look up Jet Li right now. Let's see. Jet Li. Images. Okay, when's that? Okay, hold on. Jet Li. That's bad when I see somebody typed in. Oh man. Oh my god, I just saw an article, but it says an update on her condition and wellness. Do they not even know that he is a male? Jet Li 57 has become known for his martial arts. Hold on. I know he met President Nixon back in the day. He was diagnosed with hyperthyroidism. Oh, thank you. Yes, I've been, I'm down, I think I lost like 30 pounds so far. Hey, what's up, Reaper? The first Jet Li movie I saw was Black Mask. And what makes Black Mask amazing is they're playing a Sega Saturn in it. Well, I go to the gym every day, but I probably lost. I've been gaining muscle too. Look at this. Oh my god, look at this. I'm like, jerk. Well, that was on camera. I am doing well. How are you doing? Black Mask is amazing. Really? I just watched, I just finished, for any comic book people, yes, thank you. So yeah, I'm going to be doing more just chatting, because this is what I actually enjoy, is talking with people. So I figured I would just chat and hang out, because that's what I enjoy doing anyway. I'm not like Golden Reaper. I'm not some badass RuneScape player. So I might as well just do what I do and just chat, because it's enjoyable. Yes, I am on camera again. I had none of my cameras plugged in, so it was awkward. He did look like Ozzy Osbourne. Oh, so who has watched The Sandman? Has anybody watched it yet? I'm ass, not badass. Sandman was so good. And like when I saw Netflix was doing another comic book adaptation of something, I was like, ruh-roh, Shaggy. And then I watched it, and I binged watched it. And it's 10 episodes, and each one is like an hour. I finished it up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I could not stop watching it. It is that good. And freaking Mark Hamill's in it. Mark Hamill is in that show. And the chick that plays Brienne of Tarth, she plays freaking Lucifer Morningstar. It's so good. It's so good. Kind of stinks too, because like Orville, which is one of my favorite shows, they just wrapped that up. We're halfway through What We Do in the Shadows. We don't get Cobra Kai season 5 till I believe August, and then I have to wait till August to watch She-Hulk. I make my kid... You meant to ask. Of course I know Tobey Maguire. I am very unhappy about that. For multiple reasons. The fact that we'll literally never get to see it because they're using it as a $70 million tax write-off. We would have got to see Michael Keaton reprise his role as Batman. Brandon Fraser was so excited about the role that he actually celebrated his birthday on set. And he'll never be Batman again now. Like, that was like our one shot, because that movie was pretty much wrapped up. Are you talking about the Hogwarts video game? The RPG that we've been promised for years now, that looks epic, that you actually get to play as, like, you get to pick a house. I know, it looks so good. And then we got RoboCop next year, a first-person shooter RoboCop. We get a Alien Isolation-esque Terminator next year, where you're literally hiding from a freaking T-800. Final Fantasy 16 next year. They just dropped the new DLC, or the new MSQ for Final Fantasy 14. Oh man, there's so much cool stuff coming out. Yeah, I'm going to be playing the hell out of Hogwarts when that comes out. Yep. It is a first-person shooter RoboCop. I cannot wait. And Peter Weller's doing the voice. So, I mean... And then we get She-Hulk soon, which I'm so excited about. And I can't wait for... And then we get Cobra Kai Season 5, I think, in September. So we have a lot of cool stuff coming out. Yeah, it takes place like what? I think it takes place like 100 years or 200 years or something before the events of Harry Potter. Like, it's way before Harry Potter. So yeah, to answer your questions, Ibra, I'm very upset. I would have loved to see it. And for it to be, I don't even think, like, I doubt it was that bad. I think that Warner Brothers just found a way to get an awesome tax credit. Which is kind of dirty when you think about it, too. Like, so you can write off a $70 million movie on your taxes? Like, how do you do that? And they did that with the Scooby-Doo show that's coming out, or Scooby-Doo movie. So they're writing off, I think, like $120 million worth of stuff. That's a little sus. If you get to do 1v1 spellcasting, if they did Quidditch multiplayer, like, so first off, we know for a fact that if there's any type of multiplayer, no matter what company it is, they're going to find a way to monetize it. So I bet you there is going to be like a multiplayer option, but they're going to charge for it in DLC. Can you imagine playing Quidditch with people in a next generation console? Like, around the world, like freaking Quidditch? First person and third person Quidditch? That might break the internet. Speaking of third person stuff, in October, we get Resident Evil Village DLC, and it's a third person mode. We literally get to play Resident Evil Village in third person. That's what I'm saying. Like, it would literally break the internet. You'd have people calling out of work. Why aren't you at work playing Quidditch? I actually just watched the third Fantastic Beasts. And I don't know why people are hating on it. Well, I know why people are hating on it. Because they're mad about the Johnny Depp thing. But the movie was good. The movie was awesome. I thought the dude, yeah. I know, for real, like, multiplayer Quidditch? I mean, you've played Quidditch. There's been Quidditch games in, like, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3. But we've never had, like, a next-generation Harry Potter game. I know we've had, like, Harry Potter Legos. But from what I've seen, that could be... And J.K. Rowling is going to get so much more rich. He's so rich. I wonder if the Chamber of Secrets is going to be there. Like, if you can unlock, like, old-school mysteries and shit. Let's see. So if Harry Potter takes place in 1997, because that's when the Battle of Hogwarts was. Actually, let me look that up. Hold on. I'm curious now. Harry Potter video. No. Hold on. Hogwarts video game. Can't. Hogwarts video game. All right, hold on. Let's see. All right, so it's called Hogwarts Legacy. Uh, Warner Brothers is publishing it with Interactive Entertainment. Let's see. See, yeah, like this is they've been working. Okay, PlayStation 5 trailer. Hold on. I want to see how far back it is.
Magic, both beautiful and powerful, binds together our long history. That common bond we share is the legacy of Hogwarts. Now it is time to
See,
add
1800s,
your
oh
own
my
story
God!
to these hallowed halls, and quite possibly shape the future of the wizarding world.
Oh my
Every
God.
corridor, every portrait, every stone in this castle tells the story of witches and wizards who came before. Here you will meet lifelong friends and grow into your own magical abilities in the classrooms of the world's most talented professors. And while your journey begins at Hogwarts, brewing potions, taming fantastic beasts, and mastering spells, there is a larger world beyond these walls.
Dude, you're riding on
World
Pegasus.
filled with dangers you can't yet imagine. An ancient knowledge
Dude, you're in the Dark
unknown
Forest.
from this world. That strange and mysterious talent you possess may be the key to unlocking this dormant power.
This was 2 years ago, so you know that it's gotten better. I'll do it an ogre.
Is limitless. But what form will it take? The journey ahead.
It looks like almost like a Death Eater.
What
That's a
you
big ass
stand
dragon.
for. The choices you make now will define the legacy of Hogwarts.
The Legacy of Hogwarts. Oh my God, it looks so good. Oh my God, it's gonna be so good. Oh. Like, can you imagine? So, if it takes place in the late, it said takes place in the late 1800s, right? So, that's literally like during the time. Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be decision based, which would be freaking epic. Oh, I'm so excited. And you can play that with your kids. So, you know, you can, like, that's... Like, let me look up something. Hold on, I want to see something. I want to see if there's something new. Let me see. Oh, so they just released a trailer a few months ago. Well, that's a long trailer.
Us? Please welcome the newest
Oh, it looks
rose
so
in our
much better
garden.
now.
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of Chant. Now, this will be a crucial year.
Of spells will let you define your combat style
You are literally doing 1v1s and 2v1s.
on your path to become the ultimate duelist.
Oh my God, you are dueling.
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time.
In addition to classes and spells, you'll have access to a deep set of upgrades, talents,
Dude, you
and
can
skills
literally- oh
to
my
aid
God,
you
this
put the
game needs to
tools at
come
your
out
disposal
now.
in combat. As you hone your one skill, Natsai Onai is a brave adventurer driven by
Oh my gosh. Oh, that looks so good. Like they're literally dueling. Like I just watched, like he's like throwing out Akios and shit. He's like, Akio! Oh, it looks so good. It looks so freaking good. I mean, it says it's still coming out, so it better not freaking get canceled. I mean, it's got its own Wikipedia page now too. They're saying it's coming out this year, Q4 2022. It's using the Unreal Engine. It's coming out on Windows, Switch, PS4, PS5, Xbox, and Xbox Series X and S. Controversy. Hold on. In February 2021, a series of social media posts published by Avalanche Software and Hogwarts Legacy lead designer received widespread criticism. Online media reports on the content of YouTube videos in defense of John Lasseter in praise of cultural appropriation, as well as showing support for controversial Gamergate harassment campaign. What? The following controversy surrounding his social media, Levitt and left Avalanche Software and Hogwarts Legacy project, though he states that it was unrelated to the controversy. Warner Brothers declined to comment. Why is Warner Brothers always getting into shit? Like every time there's something going on with, there's always something going on with Warner Brothers. They got like Ezra Miller doing shit now. They're canceling projects. They better not cancel this one. I don't think they can take any more hits. They should just honestly sell to Disney and be done with it. Let Disney do all the DC stuff. Like their PR is garbage. It's garbage. So your sister was able to pre-order a physical copy. Can you imagine if like the deluxe comes with a wand? And in the wand there's like DLC? I have my Elder Wand right back there. This is cool too because this was an interactive wand in the park. Wands at the ready, Harry. The Elder Wand. This thing is awesome. Didn't George Lucas try to sue her, saying that Harry Potter was basically Star Wars with wizards as opposed to Jedi, and Jedi are basically wizards. So yeah, I got this literally because I live in Orlando, so I got this at the at Ollivander's. Wizards are Jedis and Jedis are wizards. Like a Jedi is a wizard. If you can manipulate stuff around you, that makes you a witch and a wizard. I'm sorry. That's just how the world works. You're a wizard, Luke. And a thumping good one. man. Like, the Force, like, if you're telling me that... So, if a wizard can manipulate the atmosphere... So, how do we know that magic isn't just the Force? Or the manipulation of the Force, which is actually magic? Because you have Force-sensitive creatures like Yoda, and then you have magically sensitive creatures like elves in Harry Potter. So it's probably one and the same. I'm actually excited about the new Game of Thrones show. Doesn't that come out soon? When does that come out? Hold on. This is great. When you're just chatting, I can look up stuff. This is fun. Hold on. New Game of Thrones show. When does this come out? House of the Dragon. Release date. It's probably August. Yeah, literally the end of this month. Wow. Well, the Force, well, no, because the Force lives in all living things. So that wouldn't be magic. The fact of wielding the Force would be construed as magic. That's a good point, too. Or the manipulation of chi. Because if the Force is all generated from all living things, then you being able to expel it from yourself is like chi. I mean, when you think about it, like let's use Ken and Ryu for example. Like, they're throwing their chi at you. Like, Hadouken literally means surge fist. Like, they're throwing chi at you, energy, from inside their body. So they're manipulating the internal magic or force or energy or chi within themselves to expel it at you and hit you with it. So that could be like the same thing as like a force push or force speed. But magic might be like the incantation or summoning of the surrounding... Oh, I'm sure, like, there's been people that can, like, throw energy at you. I mean, I've seen a lot of fake ones out there, but I'm sure there's, like, old school people that were able to do it. I mean, we're not that creative of people, so we can't just magically say one day that somebody can throw a fireball. That came from somewhere. That's why I believe that dragons at one point existed, or some sort of thing that looked like a dragon. Because we're not that creative. We're good at exaggerating things. That whole game of telephone. Yeah, somebody at one point was able to do some shit that somebody else couldn't understand, and then that got passed down over the years. Well, technically, Jewish people studied mysticism, which is Kabbalah. Yes. Like a spirit world, like some sort of like guardian while you were traversing a spiritual journey. I could see that. Kind of like Homer's Odyssey, where he goes to he has like an angel or a demon with him while he's going through the circles of hell. That's what I'm saying. Like, we're not that inventive. Like, there is stuff out there. I think we had dragons at one point. You can't tell me all these people just said one day there's this fire-breathing lizard that flies. If we had dinosaurs, We had to have had dragons. Like we have electric eels. How could we not have something that could... Exactly, like Chinese culture has dragons. Nordic people have dragons. European people have dragons. Like, if you're telling me that we have stuff underwater that can conduct electricity with their bodies, you can't tell me that we didn't have something that flew around that had an internal mechanism that could exude flames from its throat. That just doesn't make sense. Yeah. And we have pyramids in Mexico, too. There's pyramids all over Mexico that people don't talk about. Oh, we 100%, like, 100% history has been altered. 100% history has been altered. Everything gets altered. Because they don't want people free thinking. They want you, that's why history as a whole has gotten so less and less, because they don't want you focusing on the past and learning from mistakes. They want you to focus on the now and make completely new mistakes. Because think about it too. Like, if you look at like old school stories, Old Testament, you had like dudes like Methuselah that lived over 100 years. They say that we don't even use, that our brain at one point in like old scripture, that we didn't use most of our brain, because at one point we were supposed to live longer and our brain didn't deteriorate. It actually evolved the older you got. So they say we use like, what, 5% of our brain? Why would we only use 5% of something we've had for tens of thousands of years? That makes no sense. That was a highlight of our Think of Humanity when those guys were getting ready to storm Area 51. I was so excited because that was pre-COVID. I'm like, these dudes are going to go clap some alien cheeks. Like, yeah, people were supposed, from what I was reading an article, they said that at one point we were supposed to live to like 200. Why would we have this advanced piece of cauliflower in our head, and this advanced piece of cauliflower only gets 5% use? That's like having a Corvette and only driving it one time a year. Like, that makes no sense. Oh, there's definitely stuff in the ocean. I think we have megalodons still in the ocean. I think we got those big-ass prehistoric great whites down there. I think they're blind, because the further you go, there's no sunlight to pierce. I think the Loch Ness Monster is real. I 100% believe that Area 51 has aliens in it. Like, 100%. We've cured cancer. Cancer is curable, but there's no money in the cure. There's 100% no money in curing you. There's money in the treatment. It's like, we also, there was a dude in Japan that created a battery that lasted something like 100 times longer than like a standard Duracell and an Energizer. They killed that dude. Like, they don't want one-time fixes. They want you to keep coming back for more. And now we have monkeypox. Monkeypox looks terrifying. Oh, I got a crazy one for you. You just brought up water. I have one that's crazier. This one's going to blow your mind, and this is all true. It's a true thing that just happened. Okay, so you know how we like in America, we have our we have school shootings and we have mass shootings. Do you remember the shooting that just happened in the supermarket chain? There was a dude that walked into a supermarket and shot the security guard and then shot up a bunch of people. Does anybody here remember that story? It happened I think 4 months ago. I just want to see for context so you guys can understand how crazy, because Reaper just brought up that water engine. Because that hasn't happened once. That's happened multiple times. So here you go. Shooter drives 120 miles. Okay? He loads up his car, drives 120 miles to a random supermarket, armed with weapons. First person he pops is a security guard. Then he goes and kills others. That security guard is a retired police officer who the day before put in a patent for a new engine that does not run on gasoline. And he was killed. Now that patent has gone missing. So you're telling me that this dude randomly decided to drive 120 miles, go kill somebody, shoot up a store, and the first person he kills is a retired police officer who is on a pension, who just put in a patent for a new car that doesn't require that doesn't use an internal combustion engine. 120 miles. And he got killed. And now that patent is gone. That, you can look that up. That literally just happened. Yep. Went and shot up a supermarket. First guy he killed was a guy that just was able to interrupt people's money. And here's the secret that people don't even realize is where we get most of our oil from. Those sands don't even account for what they can actually do. Like, people are like, oh yeah, if we cut off the oil supply from the Middle East, they'll go poor. No, they won't. Because guess what's also in those sands in Afghanistan, in the Middle East, in East Asia? Precious minerals. So all the stuff that we rely on to build our equipment, like things that build CPUs, motherboards, all of that precious metal is in those sands as well. Oh no, they killed I don't know. Let me look it up. Hold on. We're going to Google it. Yeah, it was in Buffalo, New York. His name was Pearl Young. He was a 70s. Oh, let's see. Hold on. Here he is. His name was Salter. He was 55. Was working as security guard in the store. Natural motive for the community-minded officer. Would shock your senses. And he chewed bubble gum. He was a retired deputy police commissioner. Oh, he was a retired deputy. But yeah, the guy, the retired police officer killed while trying to stop the gunman in a racist attack. At Buffalo supermarket was awarded the department's Medal of Honor at a funeral. That's crazy.
Aaron Salter Jr. wore many hats in his life. Retired police officer, substitute teacher. But one of his true passions was science.
Here you go.
He built a lab in his garage.
Oh my God,
he
here,
spent countless hours.
Hold on, I'm sending it to you. I'm putting it into the chat so we can watch this together. Here we go. Here you go. We're going to watch this together.
Hours working to develop an engine that could run on water.
It's not
An engine that can run on water!
No, there's no gas fuel. There's no gas fuel.
Sadly, for all he was in life, the world is learning his story because of the courage he displayed doing his job, protecting his community. Working security at the Tops grocery store, Salter engaged the shooter, who was heavily protected by body armor.
We have evidence that he struck him at least one time and that unfortunately had no effect.
Not everyone would have made the same choice, to run towards gunfire. And with his experience, 30 years on the Buffalo police force, he had to have guessed the shooter had an assault rifle. Yet Salter tried, ultimately in vain, to save the lives of others.
Aaron was, a great individual, and I know he, in his heart, he wanted to save as many people as he could. And it didn't surprise me to hear that he engaged the guy right away that tried to stop him.
Salter retired from the Buffalo police force in 2018, and by all accounts, he didn't need this job at Tops, working security.
Surviving a job in law enforcement and making retirement, it's a big deal for you personally and for your family, because they expect, you can kind of ride it out now and enjoy your life.
But Salter chose to continue serving his community because he believed he could make it better. Now his former colleagues are trying to get him.
You know why I never trust the news? Literally, the only conversation they have is to talk about the car for like 1 second. Then if you read the comments in this, somebody literally writes, "Water-powered car, makes me wonder if he was a target all along." We all know the stories of inventors with major companies bought their invention and patent, and so they could replicate it. I mean, yeah, like the dude drove so much further. Look what you just said. We had an electric car in the 70s. That guy died in a car accident. The dude died in a car accident in a car that he would never drive. The dude that invented the first electric car. This guy, 30 years on the police force, works as a security guard, is a tinkerer, literally just had a video of him showing you a car working with water, and then he gets killed. Oh, we've 100% cured cancer, man. Cancer's cured. There's no money in giving you a pill that says you're cancer-free. There's no money in that. In England right now, they have a cure for stage 4 breast cancer. They can cure stage 4 breast cancer using stem cells. Like, that's 100%. Like, they can cure breast cancer. Oh, no. Yeah, stem cells, man. Stem cells they've literally used stem cells to cure cancer. The only thing is that there you have to pay. It's not covered by insurance. Nope. You noticed that, right? They don't talk about the car. They're just like, he was a tinkerer. And in the video, the guy's like, yeah, it's running on gasoline. He's like, no, it's running completely on water. Yeah, he got killed. They popped him 100%. We can't, like you just said, we can't have him we can't have him disrupting the status quo. We need people using gas. Gas is expensive. We want people to use gas, burn fossil fuels. There's too much water in this world. Can you imagine if gas didn't require gas? If engines just use water? It's easier just to pop somebody. Manchurian Candidate. Brainwash a snipe. Like, maybe they had dirt on that shooter. They're like, yeah, maybe you have, like, they guarantee you that was some, like, Illuminati or, like, dark book shit where they're just like, we have stuff on you. You're gonna go do this. Dude had body armor. Forget about that. patent it and post it everywhere. Let me read how far the shooter. Let me read this. Hold on. Let's see how far the shooter actually was. So he was arraigned on federal charges. He killed 10 people at tops. Hold on. They're calling it a racist attack, which it was, but they were only after one person. Wow, the store just reopened. Wow. The store reopened not even like 2 weeks ago. They're not even giving you the guy's name. Oh no, there's his name, Peyton Genrold. Hold on, let me look him up. Hold on, I'm gonna look him up. He was 18 years old. He's 18 years old and he had full-on body armor. Who allegedly shot and killed him. How are like 18-year-olds getting like body armor? Like, where are you getting these weapons from? These weapons are so expensive. That's another thing too to take into account. So yeah, where are you getting money to buy all this stuff? Like, I read that the shooter in Uvalde had something like $20,000 or something worth of armor, like worth of weapons on him. And all the bullets that he had. Not $20,000. I think it was like $10,000 worth. How are you affording like a $1,500 gun? The dude got fired from like, I think, Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, exactly. Somebody's like saying, we have dirt on you. You're going to go do this for us because this guy is a threat to national security. And then we'll get you off. Like, how is an 18-year-old going to do what he did? You know how like, think about that. I've never met like a, yeah, exactly. Like, put him in like a black site or something. Think about how detached you'd have to be to get in your car in full body armor and camo with assault weapons and go drive and go kill people. Yeah, the pictures were very, I actually saw those pictures after they popped him in the room. Did you see the pictures inside the room? How much shit he had up there? It was nuts. The dude had racks of guns on couches. You know what Hillary Clinton said after the Vegas shooting? You know what her tweet was? Does anybody know what she said right after the Vegas shooting? She said, and I quote, "Thankfully, my silencer ban got passed. Can you imagine how many more people this man would have killed if people didn't hear the bullets coming? Not Not a oh my god to all the victims. She literally patted herself on the back over a silencer ban. That's why I hate politicians, man. Any opportunity for them to make themselves look like they did something important. She also came up with the Skittles analogy and then tried to retract it. Oh yeah. When we were going to bring in Syrian refugees, because Syria has been going through basically a Holocaust. Like, that's the only way. And I'm a Jewish dude who a bunch of his family died in the Holocaust. Like, Syria is basically going through a Holocaust. For the last, like, 15 years, they've lost, like, I think 6 million people to murder from the heads of Syria. It's like a family of murderers that keep on getting elected and killing Syrians. So they were going to try to bring in Syrian refugees. And Syria doesn't have a lot of ties to anything, Al-Qaeda, any of those, Hezbollah, Bunidal, Hamas. Doesn't have a lot of ties. They have some, but everybody, like, there's terrorists here in the U.S. There's terrorists in Europe. So she goes, we can't let them in. Because if you have a bag of Skittles, if you have a bowl of Skittles, this is a direct quote. If you have a bowl of Skittles and you knew some of those Skittles were poisonous, would you eat the bowl of Skittles? So she's comparing Syrian refugees to a small percent of maybe some of them being terrorists, and that's why we can't let them in and give them safety here or help them. She made me hate Skittles. And I love Skittles. Yeah, man. Now I'm sad. But yeah, anytime like somebody comes up with something crazy, and like like when you said earlier about the electric cars, I'm surprised. I think the only reason that electric cars exist is because you can't just kill Toyota. Yeah, like I'm surprised Tesla came out. And here's the thing too. People talk about Elon Musk. Elon Musk didn't create Tesla. He bought into Tesla. Like, that's not his invention. Yeah, nothing crazier than somebody that defends a politician. No, what he did was he's a money guy. He's good at getting people to invest in things. But he didn't invent it. He invented PayPal, or helped design PayPal. That was him. But he's not, like, I know a lot of people like him, but he's not a self-starting guy. So, like, we have, in this world right now, we have 2,558 billionaires. He's not like a self-starting billionaire. Like, his family was already incredibly wealthy. Out of the 7 billion people on this world, 2,500 of them are billionaires. And they've amassed a net worth of like $7.7 trillion. You have people with like 32-room mansions, but people live on the street. Because countries focus on the wrong things. Yeah. Think about what I just said. 2,558 people have $7.7 trillion in net worth. $7.7 trillion. In America, 1.8 million children go to bed hungry. They're what they call school food dependent. No, it's an ADD stream. We're just talking about everything. You've been missing it. Oh, you have? Oh, okay. You don't tell me when you're leaving. I don't know. You're here, you're not here, you're a busy guy. The fact is, people with like that amass of wealth could help. And nobody really wants to help. Like, there's so much that somebody with like $100 billion can do. I liked when we were isolationists. I loved when America was an isolationist. Before World War II, we were isolationists. After World War I, we wanted nothing to do with anybody. We stayed to ourselves. We isolated. That's why when they popped our ships, they were so antiquated anyway. But the fact that they still hit us on American soil was the go. But yeah, like at one point we were just straight focus on us. Now we go everywhere. And we've suffered as a country because of it. Like we're the highest in child or the highest in child so what I'm looking for, where children die at childbirth. We're the highest prison population. Like we've give so much to everybody else. We give billions to other countries, and we should really just help ourselves. We have like cities like Detroit that look like Detroit in RoboCop. Like Detroit in RoboCop looks like Detroit now. Or I'm saying Detroit now looks like Detroit from RoboCop. Out of what, the 14.8 trillion we make GMP, something like 3 trillion of it goes straight to military automatically. Our military budget is like, I think, just close to $3 trillion. So out of the 310 million Americans, out of our taxpayers, we make $14.8 trillion a year. We're a powerhouse. Another thing too is, our corporate tax is crazy. It's like 25%. So everybody outsources, but we don't charge people to insource. Like there should be, like if Apple is sending everything to China, they should be paying us to bring it back in. See? Detroit is not great. Detroit used to be like the mecca of cars. Yeah, American muscle. Detroit. Now we don't even build stuff out there anymore. We used to have like factories. People lived good in Michigan. Yeah, a lot of companies, what they do is they leave America. Like Burger King left America a few years ago. Burger King is straight up in Canada now. And the first thing they did is they bought Tim Hortons. Well, I know they were trying to do that. There's an infusion right now for U.S. chip manufacturers that they just signed. So like Intel and like they were like Intel, Nvidia, they were infusing cash, like billions of dollars, to build chips here in the States, so we're not reliant on like one company out of Taiwan to build like 93% of the world's chips. Oh yeah, 93% of the world's chips are built by one company. The 200 millimeter and 300 millimeter chips. And I actually have really unique knowledge on this because the company that I work for is an automation company. So we're literally waiting for products to be built with that exact chip. So our lead times have gotten insane because it's like one company that does it, except we're in a line with people like Apple and Sony and Microsoft Yes, we do. That's why. That's what. Yeah, what you just said. We idolize that. It's fun. It's true because this country doesn't mind you being broke. They like it. Have you ever looked up compound interest? If you look up compound interest, you'll never have a credit card again. I don't own one credit card. I have not one credit card. I learned about compound interest 4 years ago, paid off all my credit cards. I don't have a credit card. Nope. You got motherfuckers out there. Enjoy your dinner, buddy. You got motherfuckers out there with saying, oh, it's 25%. 25% interest. And if you don't pay that interest off, every single solitary, if you don't pay off your full bill every month, every piece of interest from every previous month compounds at the end of the year. Oh, no. They compound all your interest. They basically drop a weight on you at the last minute, and they know. And you know there's two different types of credit cards. There's two different types of cards. There's credit cards, and then there's charge cards. Charge cards are even scarier because they don't give you a limit. You could just keep buying shit. But yeah, what Golden Reaper just said, we idolize, like, they want you spending. They want you to buy stupid, like, I'll tell you this. Everything in this studio, all my arcades, none of it was bought on a credit card. The 3 arcades I own now, including the one behind me, the 2 downstairs, I literally bought them with my Dogecoin money. I basically won like the lottery in 2014 and bought Dogecoin for nothing and bought arcade machines and then put the rest into my principal of my house. That's the only debt I have is my house. I have a loan for my mortgage. But if I wouldn't have bought a house when I did, I was able to buy a house in 2017, and then I was able to refinance my house at the beginning of this year and get rid of my mortgage insurance and lower my APR. My mortgage in this house right now with my HOA is $1,070 for a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 1,500 square foot house. I see people out here renting these townhouses for $2,500 a month. You can't even get, the interest rates are so bad right now. Like, my interest rate is so good because I did it before all this shit went down. Interest rates right now are like 5 to 6%. Think about paying 5 to 6% right now on like a $150,000 house. But you can't even get a $150,000 house because you have companies like Goldman Sachs and hedge fund companies who are literally buying hundreds of starter homes and leaving them vacant. So they're buying up these starter homes and not even allowing them to be rented out, or they're just buying them just to hold on to them because now the housing market is like stock. Because the less supply you have, the more the houses go up. It's crazy. That's a good one too. Tax auctions. I don't know how people rent in this country. I feel so bad when I see that. Because you can't buy a house now. Like, I could sell my house for double what I paid for it 5 years ago. But where would I go? Yeah, it's scary, man. When I think of hedge funds, I think of like investments, not buying housing so you can control the market with it. Like, that's nuts. But anyway, I'm glad we got to chat. I'm going to be doing this from now on, so I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Just shooting the shit. This is what we're going to do from now on. Like, I really enjoy talking with you guys. I like to learn things, and, you know, they're not going to be 2.5, 3 hour streams anymore. They'll be around like this length. But, you know, we'll learn about each other, and we'll talk about our countries, and, you know, we'll leave learning more. I think that's the best thing is leaving, like, if you're giving your time to somebody, you're not just giving your time watching them play a video game. We're actually, like, engaging and learning about stuff. And I think at the end of the day, that's awesome. So everybody have a safe weekend. You guys are all amazing. And I'll see you guys again soon. Peace.